is before we...
Before it was acceptable.
Could you get the bottle of whiskey? What the fuck happened to this show? Bring me some of your Jew whiskey. Pour just a splash in it. I don't know what the glass is. I've been drinking
Okay,
several.
this is the whiskey glass. That's the clear
I
one.
don't know what any it isn't. Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't want to. I have to drive. My podcast. It's called This Podcast Is Canceled. About cancel culture. This podcast is canceled like that.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. Because it's about cancel culture in the U.S. and about how ridiculous people have become. And it's mostly about people on the left, but a lot of people on the right as well. And I'm trying to be even-handed, but it's hard because the people on the left are ridiculous, dumb children who have become the worst human beings on the planet. And hopefully, I love this cat. You're so handsome. Who's a handsome cat? You are. Oh my God. This was a cat that was a friend of my friend Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, who is known in the comedy circle, is the man who is yet to die. Yeah, a toast to Kool-Aid.
So both feet. Kool-Aid's feet.
Kool-Aid's feet. One diabetic, the other just blackened by the sores. Ooh. Mm. Oh, that's such cheap whiskey. It's terrible. I can't believe you're feeding it to me.
She bought it for me.
I paid $10.
Oh my God. Coronavirus hand bump. Oh, your hands are so... They're the soft hands of a man who lives off a woman's work. I love that. But I have a woman already, and so why would I look for happiness? Right? Exactly. Why would a man want a good Asian woman with large breasts when you could have a woman who's angry all the time and just wants to yell at you? Right? Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want a woman who's angry all the time and yells at him? That's what I want. Right? All you guys out there do. Right? I call her the woman who shot the guy in Family Ties because he's a boner killer.
Boner killer.
Was Boner in Family Ties?
I have no idea.
That's a good question,
Here's
right?
the boners.
Here's the boners. Little sip left. Ooh. My ex-girlfriend I called John Gotti because in the 1990s she got fingered by a family member. Now,
for what, 30 years now?
fucking forever. 16 years?
16?
I wish it was a different black couch. I wish it was the one where the guy said, hey, have you ever thought about making $1,000 a day? How's that? Make $5,000? Yeah, but the thing is, though, the worst part is, I would do it because right now I just want to get out of this life. I want to get out of this life that I'm living. And even with this guy, who's of a questionable reputation, but all I'm saying is, I'm over there waiting for us to crack open the pizza box. Oh my God, that was the worst fart that I've ever. That was wet and dry at the same time. How's that possible?
It's like the blue cheese of farts.
It's like no, it was like nachos with the beans on top when you saturate through, but then you get the bottom beans and the chips. That's a freak right there. His name's Bo.
Bo.
Are we gonna talk about my podcast, or are we just gonna talk about your
okay,
fucking
let me ask
cat?
you, what is a podcast?
What is it's shitty radio for people who can't actually get on the air.
Okay, that's what I thought. An hour.
First of all, once a week, half an hour, and it's about cancel culture. It's about all the fucking filthy bastards who are trying to ruin society by all of a sudden being, ooh, look at me, I'm progressive, I'm better than you, I can be angry about
like
things.
what she said.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like what you canceled me. That's why this podcast is canceled. Is my podcast.
You're on Snapchat right now.
I don't care anymore. I have been doing stand-up comedy for a long time. I headline quite a few B rooms and sometimes an A room, but I gotta be honest, I'm fucking not making it. I'm trying to, but you know what it is? It's because I'm a Republican. No, that's not it. It's because I'm shitty. I'm a shitty human being, and what I'm trying to do right now is I'm going to the next step, and I've decided that
I'm gonna be family friendly. Hey, you ever been with your wife, right? Huh? My wife, redneck. She's also, like, kind of cool. Like, I can tell because her landing strip is shaped like a mullet. Her business up front, party in the back, right? Because she's got a hairy asshole. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what to tell people.
Hairy assholes.
The hairy assholes, which is also my porn name, hairy asshole.
I knew that was you.
Hey, how do you finger a girl from the West Side? Like this. Gabriel Iglesias was the first comedian to ever give me a spot on a sold-out show. I've worked with, I've worked with like fucking everybody. It's the biggest. What's the biggest name? Like when you say biggest names, it's hard because, like, so many comics are so good, but then you end up being with shit. I don't know.
What was Iglesias happened? When was this? And how did?
It was 2 years after I started doing comedy, and he gave me my first guest set in front of a sold-out show. He was the kindest, nicest, most genteel guy ever, and he allowed me to do a guest set in front of a sold-out show at the River Center Comedy Club in San Antonio, Texas.
Rest in
then
peace.
He asked me, rest in peace. And then he asked me to go and help his mom go get more merchandise from the hotel room that he was staying in, and I went with her and we got the merchandise, and I forgot to give him the keys, and then he ended up getting locked out of his hotel room, and I had 50 and the next day he had to get a locksmith to get him back in his hotel room, and he still gave me a guest set the next day. He was the nicest, kindest guy, and I have nothing but love for him, and I think he still hates me for that.
Probably. You're a pretty hateable guy.
I am. I agree.
Yeah, but that's Kool-Aid. We had Kool-Aid, Jake.
Oh,
Jake.
the open mic guy.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake Yarbrough.
Jake Yarbrough. Yeah, he did a show with me a while ago. Jake's terrible. He's the worst person in history.
Wait.
How can you fart like that in front of your lovely lady?
She rips ass like a donkey sometimes.
I love you. Passionate about what I don't know. Crocheting, knitting. You know what? I would like to see her make a macramé Oliver House. I don't know what I'm talking about right now.
Macrame Olive House, yeah.
Macrame.
So far.
Boston Comedy Festival was life-changing. Oh.
Wait, what do we got here? No, you keep going. We got this.
I loved it. I got to do a
pizza.
show with Gary Goldman, which is amazing.
Oh.
Oh.
Pizza's here.
That was definitely a film.
Very delicious.
Keep going.
And that was probably the biggest thing. Boston Comedy Festival, I think, was one of the biggest things. It's great to be in a group where all of a sudden you're like, wow, I can't believe I am in this particular group of comics, and it was absolutely amazing. The biggest accomplishment is having a slice of pizza that has meat and gluten on it. No.
Do you want a slice of pizza?
No, I don't want any pizza.
Okay.
Your farts are disarming. I can't understand why she's with you.
I don't know either. I think it's because of my ass.
You do. You have a good turd cutter.
Do you have coronavirus?
No.
So you are a vegan. What is that like?
I was a vegan.
So what was that like though?
Oh, it was gay. Super gay. Every day I craved meat. I just wanted meat in my mouth. Listen, so I didn't eat meat for 7 years. I didn't drink for 7 years. Then I met a woman. And after a year, I started drinking and started eating meat. And that just shows how fucking evil women are. To women. And the men who have to put up with... Oh my god, that's so good.
Okay. So you talked about being a vegan. So what was it like being a dumb hippie?
You know what? I love the vegan lifestyle. I think that not eating meat is a good thing. Most people should. Oh, your hand on my leg feels so warm and so right. Not in a gay way, but in a
Yeah,
way
of
that
course.
two men would fuck each other in the dirt.
Yeah.
Sorry. Not in a homosexual way, but
No eye
just
contact.
two guys butt fucking until one or the other explodes on the other's back.
Yeah.
Not in a gay way, just two guys
Couple of fellas.
fucking so hard that.
Oops.
No, oh, your hands are so soft and
I know.
tender.
What are your thoughts on the current WWE product?
Oh my god, you fart so much. You fart more than a human being should be allowed to during
That's my
a
name.
performance. I've loved the WWE since it was a WWF. And I think that right now what they've done is they've ruined it by making women a part of it.
So who is the most famous person you have in your cell phone right now in your contacts?
Hillary Clinton.
Anybody else?
Hillary Clinton is probably the most famous person in the world.
Get it?
My battery's dying.
Okay. Yeah, we're back to
Gabriel Iglesias. Rich Voss. Adolf Hitler.
That's a good one.
Adolf Hitler, oddly enough, not much for texting.
Really?
Yeah.
He texts me all the time. Thank-
Kool-Aid's fucking trash. But I gotta tell you, but he's right. You're good. You're good people. Before I go, I want people to know I love America. I'm a fan of America. You know what I hate? Non-Americans. That's it.
Here's to bacon.
Terrible whiskey. Terrible.
Hey! Thank you so much, Fart McGuinness, for having me on your show. This was the best date that I could have possibly ever had. And, oh my God, what is that broccoli? Oh.
Give me to hold my fingers here.
Are
you sure?
I'm good. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Jay Lafarr.